Do you ever feel like you wish you could just wave a magic wand when your kiddos are feeling all their feels? I get it. As a mom of 4, I got you. So today I'm going to share with you 4 ways that will make you feel good about helping your children manage their emotions and all their feelings, even when they're losing it and driving you up a wall. What I want to share with you today is called EFT, or Emotional Freedom Techniques. It's most commonly referred to as tapping, but I'm going to teach you how to do it with your children. So let's imagine your kids are losing it, they're ranting, they're having their tantrums, they're crying. I know for me as a mom, I didn't want to just hear my children complaining all the time. Wah, wah, wah. It just gets to be so much. So with EFT, the thing that I love about it is you actually want them to rant. You want them to complain. You want them to talk about all the annoying things that their brothers or sisters or friends are doing to them. Because while they're talking about those quote unquote negative things and you're applying this tool called EFT or tapping, you're actually helping them flush their energy system. So just like being able to flush a toilet after you go, this is our body's energetic way of being able to flush all of that negative emotions and feelings and things that are coming up in the moment. So the first thing I want to share with you is EFT. Very basically, it stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it's just a way to help move energy through the body. So all emotions are energy in motion. Every single emotion is meant to be felt, completely moved through our body, expressed, and let go, just like going to the bathroom and flushing a toilet. So EFT allows us to do that. If you want to learn more about the science of EFT and what it actually is, I'll have a video for you at the end. But today, I'm just going to show you these quick tips, these tools that you can use to help your children get through their emotions so you can get back to being a happy parent and they can get back outside and start playing. So now that I've told you what EFT is, let's break it down into these 4 tools. The first one is finger tapping at bedtime. So it just sounds like what it sounds like. Imagine every night when you are tucking your kiddo into bed, they're laying down on their pillow and you're sitting on the side of the bed. I want you to ask them about their day. And while you do that, you can tap on their fingers. So without even having to know what the points are or having to know exactly what you're doing, the easiest thing to do is just tap on each one of their fingers, one at a time, while they're talking. Just let them talk about anything they want. It could be good, bad, and different. And the area that you're tapping on is just right across the cuticle. So just with 2 fingers if you want, just tapping on each finger. So you say, how was your day? Good, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. Ask them about what they were learning, about how their teachers were doing, and just allow them to just say whatever is coming up. They're going to enjoy this gentle little massage, but what you really know is happening is you're helping them move all of their emotions through their body. So if there's anything negative that happened, any bad thing, it's going to be flushing through their system during this simple little technique of tapping on their fingers at bedtime. The next thing you can do is finger tapping in the moment, in the midst of a situation coming up where they're feeling something happened, something's not fair. Tell them, okay, I will let you tell me about what's going on. Just let me have your hand or give me your hand so I can tap on your fingers for you. So just let them talk about whatever's coming up. So-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. It wasn't fair, it wasn't nice. And you just get to go, oh, okay. Tell me more. And the deal that I had with my kids is they could rant and complain as much as they want, as long as they let me do this little finger massage of tapping on their fingers. The next one that I love is actually tapping on their back. So a lot of times little kids, they will come running into you, burrowing into your chest. And so all you have access to is their back. So there are actually tapping points along both sides of the spine. So I don't have a little kiddo here to practice with, but just imagine you have your spine, and if you go like this with your hands, you can actually tap down the middle of their spine. So just tapping all the way down. So as they're burrowed into you, just start at the top of their neck and just tapping all the way down the sides of their spine. Just letting them cry, letting them feel what they're feeling all the way down their spine until they're done. And what we're looking for in this moment, when they're feeling all of the feels and they're really upset, we want to keep tapping and letting them get it out until they finally take that big deep breath, that cleansing breath. And here's something really cool. When I volunteer at a continuation high school, the teenagers actually love using this back tapping technique because the guys can use it for their girlfriends when their girlfriends are feeling out of sorts. And it's a really amazing tool that will help anybody feel good because they're getting a little bit of a massage. But again, you know that what you're really doing is helping them move that energy out of their body. And then the fourth one that is really amazing, and it provides a lot of really good results, and again, you don't have to know all of the science behind it to get it to work, is the actual face tapping. So first, I'm just going to tell you the points, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first point is at the top of the head. You don't have to worry about getting it right because there are points all over the top of the head. So while your kiddo is feeling upset, you just tap them on the top of the head. You can do it in one spot, you can kind of move it around, and it's very gentle. We're not beating our kids here, just very gentle tapping. Sometimes I like to go like this with my fingers because it feels like a little tickly massage. So that's the first one. The next is right inside the eyebrows. So you can just do one side or the other. And if they don't let you, that's fine. Only go with the points that they're going to let you do. So if they let you, right here, the next point is the side of the eye. This one's a little bit easier to access. And then under the eye, and it's right down where that orbital bone is. Again, you don't have to have it exact. The cool thing about EFT, which you'll learn in the other video, is it's all based on vibration, so you don't have to do it perfect, which is great for us perfectionist parents. So again, right under the eye. The next point is under the nose, crease of the chin, and then my favorite one is the chest. So for me, my son, when he was having a hard time, came in crying, screaming, it's not fair, they're not being nice, and he was just ranting, crying, raving. The only thing he would let me do is this one point right here. So as he was in front of me, I just tapped on his chest and just let him rant and rave. So even if you can just do one tapping point, anything is better than nothing, so just go for it, whatever they're gonna let you do. So this chest point, you can do it with a couple hands, you can do it with one hand, you can kind of have them do it if they wanna pretend like they're a gorilla. There's a reason why animals in nature do this. But this point is really amazing. This is actually like a stress and anxiety point, so it's helping them flush all of that out of their system. And you don't have to do anything except the tapping and just, okay. Tell me more. Is there anything else? Again, waiting for that moment when they go, and then usually at that point, they're ready to go try again. So the benefit of EFT is that, number one, it's not going to cost you anything to do it. Number two, you know that you are letting them rant all of their emotions out as opposed to telling them to stuff their feelings away, which is usually what most of us were trained to do. So you're letting them get all of that garbage out. You know that you're being an amazing parent because all you have to do is let them feel their feelings, knowing that by doing the EFT or the tapping, you're helping them flush all of that negative stuff out of their body. So we've got happy parent, happy kiddo, all this stuff flushed out of the system. And the thing about EFT is you can't overuse it. You can't use it too much. You're not going to overdose it in any way. So use it for yourself if this is something that feels like it would help you. Otherwise, keep those kids feeling happy, keep those emotions going. And if you're interested in the science behind EFT, I encourage you to check out my next video, What is EFT?, where we'll dive a little bit deeper into all of its benefits. Thanks.